Hello, it's Estrella with a reading for the collective. Take what resonates and throw out the rest. So, in other words, if the messages don't align with something that you already feel intuitively or match things that are happening in your life, then this particular message might not be for you. And I have other messages that might be for you. And especially if something triggers you and makes you feel uncentered, then definitely I would just say turn it off, always. So always follow your own intuition above all else. Okay, so what do we have today for the collective, or for whenever you see this? What does the collective need to know today? What is the energy? Eight of Swords and Hierophant. Feels like this one's to come out as well. 3 of Coins. And the Seeker, which is the Fool in this deck. A lot's kind of coming out. Also this 9 of Coins and the World. King of Swords. Ooh. Devil energy underneath though. Okay, so we have someone who's just working on something. They're independent. It's the end of a cycle here for this person, and there's some kind of like justice happening here, or there's an individual who feels like a protector, or there's just some just action or a just person in this person's environment. This person is very very intelligent. They tend to think in terms of the highest good of all, and they make decisions without being emotionally swayed about things. And there's someone in this situation that's like feeling trapped in their head. They can't figure out what kind of a move to make. It has to do with this Hierophant, which could be a religious figure. It could be a religion. It can be a tradition. It could be some sort of an organization where there's like a gatekeeper to get in. This could also be a marriage, just something traditional. So somebody is stuck in their head about this traditional thing, and this network of people. This 3 of Coins has to do with building and networking. And taking this leap of faith, which usually feels like it's okay because there's like a certain trust there, because this Fool card is the first card of the major arcana, and this person has come full circle. They've finished a whole cycle, a phase in their life, and now it begins again. And because of what they've learned, they feel safe enough to take a leap with this just this little sack behind them. And even though the cliff is kind of treacherous looking, this person is looking up because they have a certain faith. And oftentimes this Fool is fine. They'll go on another journey just like the one previous, but with more knowledge, spiritual knowledge, and information. So it's kind of the baby of the deck as well, because it's like infancy. It's the very beginning of something. So the challenge position for this energy, who is like maybe concerned with a feminine energy, who's very independent, who's finishing a cycle, something, there's some justice or just person around this person, but this person is like thinking in terms of like organization and building something. They're really stuck on how this organization works and the structure. It feels like this feels like building something in a traditional nature. So they're stuck on that, but they want to take this leap of faith. The challenge is this Three of Swords. So this person is feeling really heartbroken. Maybe there was something they didn't want to see, which is the Two of Swords right before the Three of Swords. Two of Swords, some sort of like stalemate, and an answer or a choice had to be made, but it was almost easier to keep the blindfolds on. And or sometimes could be someone who refuses to see something. They refuse to see the truth. And then when the blindfold comes off, it can be very heartbreaking. Or when one has to choose between two options, it can be heartbreaking. And this is in the challenge position, so this could be something this person is experiencing now, or and I just heard a ding, so I kind of feel that's what's going on. But it could also be that whatever they're deciding can create this heartache. And what's interesting is that there's still someone that feels stuck and trapped, but this is a self-made trap, because this person just has a little blindfold over their eyes and they can take it off at any time they like. So they're not trapped. It's more like psychologically trapped, and it has to do with this Hierophant, this tradition network, and taking a leap of faith. And this seeker, this fool, seems to be kind of looking off into the distance, into these vast plains in a whole new world, which can be very. It can be, if this fool were to look down, it could create a lot of fear. But a cycle is ending, so it's almost like something has to happen, and that's why there's this heartache. But there's a challenge with this Hierophant and this network. This could be a very religious person, who's being swayed by this organization. The subconscious is Seven of Coins, so this person is feeling like they put some work and energy into something, but they need to take a step back to see what it is that they've created, what they put energy into, the seeds that they planted, and they're not sure if they might have to go back and redo some things or rethink some things. And this is in the subconscious though, so this is something that's hard to acknowledge for this person, because sometimes it's hard to access things that are in the subconscious. But it is going to be something that eventually comes to the surface that's going to have to be dealt with. The way that this person has designed something, or they could be feeling like they need to plan something. In the recent past, we have Eight of Wands, so some kind of communication or a final decision was made. So this is one of the fastest moving cards in the deck. So this could also be an internet communication, could be travel, could be falling in love. This person is focused on or planning to deal with some sort of justice. Justice is different than judgment, because a lot of the time, let me turn the air off. A lot of the time this works through man rather than the divine. So it's generated from above, but it plays out through the legal system a lot of the time. But this could also just be karma. You reap what you sow type of energy. And the balancing out of things. So this person feels like they either, because it's interesting because there's this King of Swords here. This person could be thinking in terms of things being just and really using their mind to do it. Really, this is a very highly intelligent person who tends to think in terms of justice. And now here they are intending to deal with justice. They could be thinking that this could be someone who feels as if they want justice in their lives, or they feel like justice is coming, or that they want to enact this justice, do something to balance out the scales, or they feel like they might have to be going to court or dealing with the justice system in a more kind of like pragmatic interpretation. In the near future, for this energy, we have Page of Swords. So this could be some sort of like clever thinking. It's a little bit youthful, and the traditional Rider-Waite card of this person is a young person with a sword in their hands. So it can be a little bit juvenile and potentially dangerous. This person has the capacity to spread rumors, gossip, lies, and is also known as like the spy. I mean, Seven of Swords can be that as well, but this could be someone who kind of stalks and watches a lot because they're trying to gather information, trying to piece together things. So that could be clever thinking, and it could also be a message, because pages are often messages. They can be young people, children as well. The lens this person is looking through is the moon, so there's some sort of like lack of clarity, or the pathway is a little like spooky, or something feels like it's hard to see everything, or the pathway forward is unclear. There could be some fear here because just this person only has the moonlight to go by. They only have their instincts to trust, and so it could feel a little bit spooky. Or this person is hiding something, because oftentimes there could be deceit when things are hidden. And so they could be hiding something because they need to, or there could be some deceit here, or they're trying to get clarity, but it's tough to make a move because they don't know what to do. In the environment of this person, in this person's environment, what's in this person's environment, please? In this person's environment, or the focus, the energy is on this High Priestess. This is a feminine energy who is just sort of tapped into arcane knowledge, just kind of intuitively understands arcane truths, has secret kind of spiritual information that's sort of embedded into them. They are very connected to the divine. They have like a direct link, which matches very nicely with the Hierophant. So it's interesting. This person is like has Hierophant energy, but then this High Priestess, who's very, very intuitive, is in this person's environment, or at least appears to be this type of energy. They probably keep a lot of things to themselves. The High Priestess is generally bound by secrecy, and oftentimes can be somewhat introverted or alone, hermited types of energies. Just because they're so intuitive, they could be overwhelmed by too many inputs. Too many sources of like energies, too much information. This person is either hoping for or fearing a Queen of Cups. So this is a very intuitive person who is in touch with their emotions, generally leads with the heart, very kind and loving, very depthful feelings, expresses love easily. outcome of the situation. Wow, judgment. So I was just saying the difference between justice and judgment. Judgment is the final answer. It comes after justice. And I believe that's Gabriel. Gabriel in the traditional, Archangel Gabriel in the traditional Rider-Waite tarot, who's sounding the horns. And it's a calling, it's a final decision, or just very tough and blaring decision that has to be made. It's like an awakening, and it is also a final calling as well. And so this justice could play out in a way where the scales continue to tip back and forth, but judgment is the final calling. And so it is based on karmic energies, but it's something, well, justice is a major arcana, and so is judgment. So they come from the divine, both of these. These are things that are like more divinely led or guided circumstances. But judgment is the type of thing that really lets one know what path that they're on. And definitely like ascension energy, or like spiritual awakening energy as well. So this is really big. This is a huge outcome for this person in these circumstances. It's going to be really hard to ignore. This is sometimes, it can feel very positive as well. It's like having an answer, a really, really clear pathway forward, which for this energy might be good, because right now they're feeling a little bit murky and like things are hidden. But if this person has been ignoring this calling, this can feel tough. So we'll get some clarifications to find out. And then underneath, we have Six of Cups. So Six of Cups has to do with unconditional love. It's like a relationship that feels really close, like just almost like best friends from forever. It feels so easy that it almost feels like past life. It's very sweet and unconditional, and that is what that is the overall battery went out. So Six of Cups can be also reconciliation, because it's also someone from the past. And it's also like a twin flame card, like the Four of Wands or Two of Cups often is. So this individual has a connection with someone that feels almost like otherworldly and very sweet. So that is this focus of this person. Let's see. What are the attributes of this individual that is focused? I feel like with this Eight of Swords and Hierophant, they're really stuck in their head about, like, this could be a very religious person, stuck in their head about religion and networking and taking a leap of faith. It's almost like it's almost like they can't choose, because if they leave this Hierophant, it's also their network. It's almost like everything they know is tied into this Hierophant. But there's justice involved, and there's like an end of a cycle. And it's like it's breaking their heart. Whatever this is, there could have been some information here in the recent past as well that led to this cycle, their awareness around this cycle, and them really wanting to focus on justice. Tell me more about this person is a child wounded. They awaken compassion and desire to serve other wounded children, opens the learning path of forgiveness. They could also, the shadow attributes are, they could blame all dysfunctional relationships on childhood wounds and resist moving on through forgiveness. So this person could be someone that holds somewhat of a grudge and not be processing things that happened to them as a child. So they could be holding themselves back. Rescuer, they provide strength and support to others in crisis, and they act out of love with no expectation of reward. They could also be someone that keeps rescued people needy. This person, child orphan. Independence based on learning to go it alone, conquering fear of surviving. But they also might have feelings of abandonment that stifle maturation, seeking inappropriate surrogate families. So they might like surround themselves with people that aren't really their kind of soul tribe, because they can feel abandoned quite easily. Child nature, friendship with animals, communication with nature spirits. They might be really tuned in and intuitive, this energy. The shadow attribute is that they tend to abuse people and animals in the environment. So I'm not getting that. I feel like this person is, well, let's see, let's keep going. Let's see who this is. Interesting, this person is a shapeshifter. So projecting any image that serves your personal agenda at the moment. They could also be someone that has skill at navigating through different levels of consciousness and ability to see the potential in everything. Wow, so Samaritan refines your capacity to help those you would prefer to ignore, exacting appreciation and recognition for the help you offer. So, engineers under the deck, reliance on mechanistic solutions without regard for emotional consequences, but they could also give creative energy a practical expression. Let's grab a few more because I'm not really sure yet. Warrior, strength, skill, discipline, and toughness of will, heroism, stoicism, and self-sacrifice in conquering the ego, trading ethical principles for victory at any cost, indifference to the suffering inflicted on others. These could be shadow work that this person hasn't done yet, or this person could be leading with the shadow. Let's get a few more. Engineer came out again. I just said what that one is. A few more. This person might teach people something, be a natural kind of teacher. They could be someone that teaches negative traits and destructive skills. This person can be a rebel for no reason, or they challenge authority. This person might have hedonistic tendencies, so they like to see the beauty in all types of things and really like to enjoy themselves, but they also pursue pleasure to the detriment of their own health, and sometimes they indulge at the expense of others. Trickster. Manipulating others through duplicity, that's the shadow side. The lighter attribute is transcending convention, stuffiness, and predictable behavior. The other thing that's kind of moving around in my hand a lot is this detective. Great powers of observation and intuition, desire to seek out the truth. So the shadow attributes of this person is voyeurism and falsifying information. This person might come across as very pious, or have selfless devotion to and dedication to spirit. Interesting. So it's hard for me to tell. I feel like this is like masculine. It's about a masculine, but this could potentially be karmic, a karmic kind of distorted feminine energy. Okay, so help me with this World, King of Swords, Nine of Coins, understand what's going on here. Rebellion is the issue. Someone is like rebelling. The issue is rebelling in this Hierophant scenario, this network, someone being stuck in their head. Someone's taking this leap of faith because a cycle is over. Something is justice. Someone is behaving in a just way. There's some justice in regards to this independent energy. Someone is building something on their own. A cycle is ending here, and someone's rebelling. Mars and Aquarius, these are big ideas, and someone's going to follow through with them. And this person is being very assertive about it. Sun in Aries. Aries is ruled by Mars, so we've got Mars there again. Sun is also very bold, big and bold. That's ruled by Leo. So Mars and Leo. Mars is a Scorpio energy. So Mars and Scorpio are both ruled by Pluto and Mars before Pluto became deplaneted. I feel like I'm missing a planet. And then we've got Aquarius here as well, which is very expansive and tends to be a natural rebel anyway, because it's ruled by Uranus, very explosive and unpredictable, but definitely changes things. And we've also got restlessness here, so this has to do with communication, and there's that Mars energy again, fiery Aries energy, the baby of the zodiac, very fiery new beginning energy. So someone's making a move and kind of rebelling, and it feels like someone's stuck in regards to that because of this Hierophant tradition and this network. Intuition. Mercury in Cancer. So thinking of like, this person is concerned with the home, or because Cancer rules like home. I think that's, I don't know, it's that fourth house, I don't know. But Mercury, communication, intuition. Someone might be feeling like they're heartbroken. They're tuning into something and it's breaking their heart. Something about building something, enterprise. This person might just be feeling like they're losing something maybe. Jupiter, there's Aries again, a lot of just very forceful new beginning energy. Jupiter's expansion, luck. Jupiter's also philosophy, travel, and like a seeker energy, very big, expansive, and bold. Could be very lucky. And then you've got generosity here, Saturn in Leo. So Saturn is kind of like father time, and then you've got Leo there, that very self-assured and confident, bold energy. So maybe this person feels like they're going to be missing out on something, but something's really breaking their heart in regards to this. Seven of Coins. Okay, so we have Bluff here clarifying this Seven of Coins. So this person could be feeling like something that they did was based on a lie, but they're stuffing it. They can't face the reason why this is such a conundrum is because they're having to take a step back. They really need to, because of some sort of like duplicity, and a really big duplicity, because Jupiter is a very expansive, very Jupiter blows up everything. It makes everything really extra large. And with Gemini there, that's the two faces, or the twins. So definitely some big duplicitous energy that someone needs to take a step back from, because it's but it's in their subconscious, so it's really tough for them to acknowledge it. But it is going to come up when things are in the subconscious. Sometimes they play out in our lives in ways that we don't understand, and we feel out of control until we deal with it. That's shadow work. In the recent past, we have Eight of Wands. defense, Mars and Taurus. That's a battle. This could have been Taurus. Taurus can be very slow to move, doesn't back down though. You combine that with Mars, that Mars energy, Mars war, fire, action on the ground. That's why it feels like defense. This person is not an easy person to you know, overcome, or not an easy energy to overcome. With this Eight of Wands, there could have been a really fast movement. It's a final decision being made. Someone did something, or something happened really quickly, or this could be like defensive communication, something that happened really fast and forcefully. It might have been a message. Wow. Whatever it was might have been a bit manipulative. Jupiter in Scorpio. Things that are hidden, and depth of knowledge. This person might have some knowledge that they're not sharing completely. And whatever this maneuver was had some element of manipulation to it, so it can't fully be trusted, which could be why this person is feeling a little bit murky. Justice. Wow, this person wants to go to this energy that in this deck, this is like my Six of Cups deck. It has a very similar feeling to it. It's like this unconditional love, friendship. So this this unconditional love, friendship, where these it's like how this boy and this dog have a connection that's unexplainable, where they just know, each one knows how the other one feels. It's kind of like that. It's like that kind of unconditional love that one might experience with their favorite pet, but it's even more than that. There's like a really strong connection that's unexplainable. So this person is thinking in terms of justice in regards to that relationship, and they're also thinking in terms of achievement. Maybe some sort of justice needs to play out in regards to this unconditional love situation. And this person is feeling that's connected to achievement, being really pinpointed about where the sun shines or where the energy goes. Page of Swords, ostentation. So Saturn and Taurus, somebody kind of spying on some or talking about, or gossip, or being very clever about money or things. How things, they're like opulence, how things appear, or a lot of effort, some sort of like sturdy beauty. Saturn, riches. Yeah, this person is a little bit confused about, or there's either deceit around this money, or they're confused about it. High Priestess. Practicality. This High Priestess with the moon, very intuitive, but focused with that intuition, because Virgo is very pinpointed. Is that Virgo? Is that Capricorn? I'm confused. I believe that's Virgo. Or no, that's Capricorn. Either way, this is someone who is very practical, and that could be some sort of a surprise, because High Priestess might not have, if this person just feels mysterious or like they're holding secrets, but there's something about them that's very practical, and they have this escape energy too, which also feels unexpected. That Mars and Pisces, like very, Pisces is the 12th house, hidden things, but Mars energy, very strong, powerful, you know, warrior energy. So coming from this High Priestess who has this Sun in Scorpio energy, very, very strong, powerful High Priestess energy. This could be something that is happening publicly. This could be something that is out in the open, especially this being in the environment position. Not only that, this High Priestess could be just very, very kind of lovely person, just with this appreciation, or have nice things, or come across very like genteel or something like that. Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups. It's a longer reading than I expected. Queen of Cups, this wants to come out. Resistance. Mercury and Taurus, some kind of communication, tough communication. A long conversation with this Queen of Cups. Is there resistance, communication, that's giving and receiving, hearing someone out, outcome, wow, outcome, judgment, isolation, Saturn in Virgo. That can be tough. Saturn in Virgo, it's like Father Time. Those are the rules. Saturn is the rules. Because Saturn moves very slow, and when Saturn is like in a place that's more benevolent, it's sometimes hard to see one's actions playing out. But then Saturn moves, transitions, and has certain alignments, and then it stays there for a really long time, but it takes into account all of these actions that, you know, might affect this person, because this is clarifying judgment. So it feels like whoever this is, they're going to have a tough time with some sort of awakening or ascension, and might have to handle it alone. Under the deck we have Power. So this person could be having kind of some sort of issue with like power and trying to figure something out, negotiate something. This could be based on relationships with that Libra there, Venus in Libra. Time is of the essence. This person doesn't want to give up power, or they want power. And they're definitely seem to be looking into something to figure something out. So what's interesting is that generally I can see if this is like, I feel like this is like a mixture of like a divine feminine energy that is concerned about this Hierophant taking a leap of faith, but this person is stuck because they see that a cycle has ended, but that this Hierophant is asserting themselves and has very pinpointed communication. This person is concerned with, they're using their intelligence, so it's very difficult to sway them and manipulate them, which it seems like that might have happened in the past. Someone might have defended themselves from manipulation, and this happened really quickly. Some movement that happened here, and so this person is really heartbroken. They feel like they might be losing something here, something about enterprise. They might connect this Hierophant to enterprise, like what they can get out of something. I'm just getting that because of this Power card that came out. And this person needs to go deep within and look at what they built, if there's any duplicity there, because that's going to play out with this Judgment card and the outcome. They feel like justice is going to happen. That's because this is in the intentions position, so they feel like they're going to have to deal with it. There could be something, though, here that's like spying or some sort of strange behavior with this ostentatious and Page of Swords, like maybe juvenile kind of acting out energy, show off energy maybe, like flexing, or watching someone else to see what they have, or communicating or gossiping about things, appearing that way. Very confused. This person is very confused. They seem like they're focused on money a lot, but then there's this kind of High Priestess energy that's like this feminine energy that's in the mix here. It seems to have defended themselves from something. Maybe it's tied to this justice. And I think that this Queen of Cups could be this similar energy. It could just be an aspect of this High Priestess, this very loving energy. Maybe this distorted feminine energy is concerned that this Queen of Cups, who comes across as very loving and kind, also has this bull energy. And once a bull gets going, they don't stop. So maybe this is like a concern, something to do with something that's leading towards this justice. I hope this is making sense. Then we've got Judgment, isolation. So tough outcome. I'm going to go ahead and let this be a slightly longer message, and I'm going to pull some more clarifications. Okay. Help me understand who this perspective is. Is this like an event, or is this someone's perspective? Bread. Period of prosperity and abundance. So there's someone that's experiencing prosperity and abundance. Someone's rebelling, though. An end of a cycle. One more. Wind chimes, peace and harmony. So this is about prosperity, abundance, peace, harmony. This person's restless. That seems to be what matters to them. Something important, such as a new job or a raise. Something in a network here. Maybe it's this Nine of Pentacles, because that's Pentacles. That's someone who's really focused. End of a cycle. Someone's really concerned with like achievement and things going in a just manner. But someone's like rebelling and asserting themselves. And the problem is for this energy that this person, someone's on this road to success with this enterprise here. Door, opportunities are waiting for you. So someone's heartbroken because someone is on the road to success, and they're feeling that with their intuition, or they're feeling that this is the general direction of some energy. They feel like this person is just receiving, almost like karmically, because we've got Saturn there. So, but it's breaking this person's heart that someone is okay or doing well. Opportunities are waiting for you, or someone is happy. Something, a new job, wind chimes. This seems all very positive, but for some reason, this is making this person unhappy. Pale. Time to get out of a situation. Yeah, this has to do with some kind of like a lie. This is clarifying this bluff. Time to get out of a situation. Also clarifying this bluff is frying pan, trouble, accusations. So something is not great. And then also came out is a two-faced friend. So definitely, like I said in the beginning, we have this Gemini here, the twins, duplicitous energy, a two-faced friend. So someone is trying to take a step back about something that is a lie, or duplicitous, not fully trustworthy. Whoever they're dealing with is not fully trustworthy, especially with this manipulation here. In the recent past, someone had some new creative ideas or had a fresh start, but there was some manipulation around it. Some sort of love, deep affection and caring attached to whatever this event is. Achievement, empathy, news of a birth or a new business opportunity. So justice, it feels like something is going really well for someone, or they are rebelling and they are moving forward, but that is breaking someone's heart. It's causing an issue for them. Maybe this Hierophant, or I definitely feel like this is like more than one party. I feel like that's why it's like tuning in. It's not just from the perspective of one. This is like a whole picture of a situation. there's someone who is rebelling, who's focused on a new start, things going really well, and also just having peace and harmony in their life. They're taking a leap of faith, or they did take a leap of faith, but someone's stuck about it though. Someone's stuck because of this Hierophant. This could be marriage or a church or a network. And then there's someone heartbroken though, because they feel like this enterprise, like there's good things coming, and then they're in a duplicitous situation, and then there was some sort of manipulation, some communication in the recent past that was kind of something there was love involved, but there was some sort of manipulation. And it could be this duplicitous friend, because someone is really cares about power a lot. But then there's this like unconditional love, which is, you know, hard to come by. Let's see, ostentation, Page of Swords. This has to do with good fortune. Someone could be watching someone receive something good. Riches, the Moon. Victory in some endeavor. Someone might be confused as to how somebody is doing something. This could be someone with dark hair or dark complexion. Pin, new job, career. This is this High Priestess. Publicity, appreciation, endurance. This person might have been in this, if they had to escape something, they did something in a way that was very practical, and something is going well for them. And this feels like the similar cards. So I feel like this Nine of Pentacles is also this High Priestess, because it's all about this victory and new opportunities. And we have, I think this Justice is connected to this High Priestess as well, because we have new business opportunity and achievement here. So it's all about justice playing out, an opportunity for this independent High Priestess energy, which feels like a divine feminine to me all over this table, because we have Queen of Cups as well. And it seems like people are kind of confused or upset that this High Priestess is, I mean, with this Three of Swords here, someone seems like really upset that this High Priestess is, things are working out for this person. But, you know, if this person is a High Priestess, not a High Priestess in the reverse, but a High Priestess in the upright, then they haven't done anything to make it so that they shouldn't deserve these things. So it's strange that it would bring heartbreak to anyone, because they didn't. This High Priestess is generally benevolent, especially since this is also the Queen of Cups, probably very loving. And with the Six of Cups here involved here, there's probably unconditional love tied to the situation. So it's odd that it's creating heartache, unless Three of Swords can be a third-party situation. And then we have duplicity here. So there could be some sort of lies about a third party connected to a marriage or some sort of religious thing here. Dolphin, financial gain usually coming from something you did in the past. So that is connected to resistance. I love that that is connected to this Queen of Cups, because this Dolphin, Cups, Queen of Cups is water. Cups is water, and dolphins are very strong, but they're also very joyful, and they get things done that way. And so yeah, I feel like this Queen of Cups might be underestimated a little with this bull and the dolphin. Could be very like stubborn or steadfast, and playful at the same time. So very easy to underestimate this character here, this Queen of Cups, because they just appear like maybe just a kind, sweet person, but they're also a bull and a dolphin. Outcome, we have Casket. Someone's going out of your life, or the end of a situation. Isolation and Judgment. So the end of this is it feels like some sort of final ending. That is the final call. The final call is this isolation. And then under the deck we have Shark. Take care, or there will be a loss of material wealth. So someone, yeah, look, enterprise in the Three of Swords, that's in the challenge position. Someone's worried about money. someone's worried about money and losing money because someone else is on the road to success, and someone might be feeling like they're losing power, and they might be really, really focused on this, trying to look deeply into it because they're worried about their money. This person cares about money, it seems like, more than anything, because there's not a lot of cups here. The only cups, the only love is this Six of Cups from this energy. This person could be also a bit of a trickster, which makes sense with this manipulation card here. So, and they could be trying to defend themselves from something, trying to take some really quick action. So it just feels like yeah, very, very complex situation for, I feel like, masculine energy, a feminine energy, and another feminine energy with this Three of Swords here. Feels like someone feels like they're losing something because someone else is like getting new opportunities in the world. Like they are self-actualizing, and it is making this other feminine energy who wants money upset. And someone is feeling like they really need to get out of the situation because they're in the frying pan, and there's some duplicity that needs to be dealt with, and also manipulation. And it's probably a good instinct about that frying pan because the outcome is judgment. So yeah, I hope that helps. Bye.